All right. I just want to make a follow-up video and explain my disliking of LeBron James. Now, I'm not going to say I hate him. I hate his fans more than anything. Y'all be the people that really irritate me. Like, LeBron James fans is like Cowboys fans. Like, y'all are some of the most annoyingest, like Cowboys fans is some of the most annoyingest fans. And LeBron James fans, y'all like top tier, most annoyingest sports group of all time. Like every year, Cowboys gonna win, but y'all don't even win playoff games. Let me just go down some of the reasons why I dislike LeBron James. And it's mostly, like I said, it's probably like 80%. No, I would say about 60% of the fans and 40% himself. I'm going to tell you what I dislike about LeBron James, okay? I hate that he's passive aggressive. Extremely passive aggressive. He acts like he don't know what's going on. He don't act like he don't know what's what. Like he don't have no control. Like he's just the average player. Well, I just show up to play. Bruh, come stop the cap, man. Extremely passive aggressive. I really dislike how he switches on and off his love for basketball. And what I mean by that is when he wins, oh, it's the world. Cleveland, I did this for you. Oh, when he wins, oh, basketball is the most important thing in the world. I love basketball. I dedicated my life and my heart and blood, sweat, and tears. You know, everything is for basketball when he wins. But when he loses, oh, no. I mean, I really don't care, you know, because I have a lot of other things going on in my life. You know, I have the Boys and Girls Club. Oh my God, that's so passive aggressive. Why does LeBron James always bring up his? Oh well, you know, I'm more excited about my after school program that I have for the boys and girls. Stop! Why are you mentioning your boys and girls? We talking about you as a athlete, about what you do on the court. Do y'all notice that like every single time LeBron James is in a bundle or he loses or he gets swept out the playoffs or he loses an NBA game, he always has to refer to, well, you know, there's more than life. There's more to life than just basketball. You know, I have a, you know, but when he wins, oh my God, I love basketball. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. God, I hate that about him. Another thing that I really hate about him is that he doesn't admit to things. Like, he doesn't admit to rivalries. Like, he always says, well, there's no rivalry between me and the Warriors. Yes, it is. There is a rivalry between you and the Warriors. There's a rivalry between you and Draymond Green and Steph and Clay. Come on. There was a rivalry with you and the Celtics. Like, but he always like, well, you know, I'm just out here trying to play. And, you know, bro, come on, bro. Like, he just so phony. Jordan and Kobe never shied away from, do you like this team? Oh, no, I hate this team. I take this personal. Oh, next game, we lost this game, but guess what? Next game, I'm going to be 10 times better. I take this loss personal. I don't like this guy. I don't like this team. Like Jordan and Kobe would admit to, you know, their obsession, would admit to the rivalry and their disliking of a person. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jordan was was in the playing versus the Blazers, and people were talking about Clyde Drexler, thinking that Clyde Drexler is on Michael Jordan level. He was like, oh yeah, for real? Oh, okay, watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like he admits that, you know, he takes things personal and that this is a rivalry and I can't wait to play him and I can't wait to beat him. Kobe was just like that. You can see it in his face and he would say it in the media, but LeBron James, he just so wishy. Oh my God. I wish he would just, man, like why is it such a big deal for him to admit that, you know, there's rivalries or he takes stuff personal and stuff like that? Because I remember, y'all remember when he lost versus Dallas? Like this is one reason why I really dislike LeBron James. Y'all remember when he lost versus Dallas in the NBA Finals, and a reporter asked him, well, you know, what do you say to your fans, to the people that are happy that you lost and stuff like this? He was like, well, basically he said, well, at the end of the day, I'm still rich. I'm still rich, and all the people that dislike me, you have to wake up to your stupid ass job, to your weak ass job. And I'm rich. I'm still rich and you're not. That's basically what he did. He basically just shitted on everybody because we're not as rich as him. That's what you do when you lose? You go for the low blow as an NBA athlete? Nigga, you wouldn't be in the position that you was in if it wasn't us. Even for the people that hate you, you still make money off of us. And like I really dislike his response then, because like he was just basically just shitting on everybody. Like, well, I really don't care if I win or lose. I'm still rich. Y'all remember? See, this is how you know if you really pay attention to basketball. Do y'all remember? It was a while ago when LeBron James was playing in a summer, I think it was like a summer league camp or something like that. He was playing versus college kids, and the college kid dunked on LeBron James. But guess what LeBron James did? He called Nike. He called the people in high authority, told them to don't leak the video. What kind of bullshit? Are you? That's the lamest shit I ever, like. LeBron James has a history of acting like a bitch ass nigga. Do y'all remember that? All my true basketball fans, y'all remember I think that was when he was playing with the Heat or the Cleveland. It was early in his career, but he got dunked on in like a summer league game by a college player. And LeBron James called, you know, the NBA and Nike and whatever to get that video deleted because he didn't want to get embarrassed by the media, by the public, that he got dunked on by a high school player. But he doesn't have a problem with him dunking on people. Like, come on, bro. Like, is your ego really that shallow? Are you really that thin-skinned? Like, so you can dunk on everybody and everybody can replay you dunking on everybody, but the one time somebody dunk on you, you don't want nobody to see it. Like, LeBron James has that. Oh my God, it's just so annoying. Another thing that I dislike about LeBron is he has trash ass shoes. His shoes is trash. Another thing that I hate about LeBron is it's just, man, his mentality as a basketball player. He says that he wants to be the GOAT. He says he wants to be the GOAT. Well, actually, he said that he's better than the GOAT. Remember last year when he won the championship and when he did the interview, he was like, well, I mean, I won 3 championships with 3 different teams. I mean, there's nothing else to prove. I am the GOAT. You really, LeBron James? You what? 5 of what? 4? How many championships did LeBron James lose? 6? Is he like 5 for 6 or like 5 for 10? I don't know. 4. I don't know. 4. I think he won like 4 championships, right? 4 or 5. But I know for sure he lost 6. I think he's 4 for 6. I think he's 4 for 6 in the NBA Finals. Kobe is 5 of 2. He won 5, lost 2. Michael Jordan is 6 for 6. He's 100%. But yet, come on, stop. LeBron James fans, y'all take his stats and y'all run with it. Well, LeBron James has the most points, has the most this and that. Of course he does. He came in the league young as hell. He's supposed to have the most points. He came in the league where he was the #1 person on his team. He's never been injured. Well, until recently. But I mean, for the majority of his career, like he played every single game. So why wouldn't he have the most points? Why wouldn't he be the leading scorer in points and assists and rebounds and minutes and stuff? Like come on, bro. Imagine how many more points Michael Jordan would have had if he did not retire those 2 years. Michael Jordan would have had 8 championships. Imagine how many more championships Kobe Bryant would have had if the whole ass NBA did not block that deal when Chris Paul was going to come to the Lakers. Do y'all remember that? The NBA, hold on. The NBA blocked Chris Paul from the NBA blocked Chris Paul trade to the Lakers. Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant were supposed to play together with Lamar Odom and the rest of the squad. But the NBA blocked that. But yet the next year, the big 3 happened. LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and D Wade. Just imagine how many more championships. Kobe would have at least won 2 more championships, guaranteed. If Kobe Bryant never played with a point guard like Chris Paul, he had Derek Fisher and fucking Tyronn Lue and fucking Steve Nash. And Steve Nash, he played when he was old and always hurt. He played like 5 games. He played with Gary Payton, but he was old and retired. But when Chris Paul was going to get traded to the Lakers, Chris Paul was still in his prime. Chris Paul was still doing what he was doing. Now, could you imagine playing with a dog, with a floor general like Chris Paul? Do you know like Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant's mental basketball mentality are like the same. They both got that dog in them. Kobe would have easily had 7, 8 championships easily. But I'm getting off subject. Look, man, at the end of the day, LeBron James is definitely a top 5 player of all time. Definitely. I'm not going to sit here and act like he's trash. I just say he's trash just to get on y'all nerves. I say he's trash just to, just to be petty. But LeBron James is definitely top 5 all time. Yeah. One thing I would say that LeBron James is the greatest at, he's the greatest athlete of all time. I will give you that. Athlete. He is the most gifted, athletic basketball player of all time. I will give you that. But the mentality, man, I just can't rock with his mentality. He's so soft when it comes to being just clutch and doing what you got to do to win and just have that fucking fuck you, I'm taking over. His mentality is just irritating. Bruh, easily. If LeBron James had the mindset of a Kobe Bryant, of a Michael Jordan, oh my God, he would be unstoppable. Especially how fast and how powerful and how dominant he is. Like, if he had that killer, I'm talking about killer instinct like Kobe and Jordan had, oh my, nothing in the world could stop him. But he is so fragile, man. And we talking about the elites. And people can be like, oh, well, Robert Horry has 7 championships. Steve Kerr has. Bro, I'm talking about the elites. I'm not talking about role players. When you talk about the GOAT, we're talking about the elite people. We're not talking about people that are role players that have championships. Fuck out of here with that. We're talking about the elite. Y'all say that LeBron James is the GOAT. People say that Kobe's the GOAT. People say that Jordan is the GOAT. So when you're in that GOAT category, things change. Expectations need to be met. Not excuses, expectations. Either you do it or you don't. And there's been 6 times where LeBron James did not do it. And he just got swept. People are like, well, Jordan got swept. Bruh, do you know what Jordan was facing back in the day? Do you know how physical the game was? Completely different era. Completely different. But guess what? When Jordan finally got that taste, he never looked back. Yeah, he got swept. Yeah, Kobe got swept. Yeah, of course. But when they tasted that championship and they rose to the occasion, they never looked back. I mean, Kobe did lose a few playoff games before he got to his 4th and 5th championship. But once he got a team, he won those next 2 championships. Saying that to say this. Look, man. Y'all can throw all the stats you want. Oh, LeBron James is top this and top that in stats. Look at his stats. Okay, look at his stats. Look at his NBA final stats. When you talk about the GOAT status, it's about how many championships you got. It is. It is about championships. And you know why? The only reason why LeBron James fans say it's not about championships is because he lost 6 of them. It's because the only reason, like, one thing that irritates me about LeBron James fans is y'all be like, well, it's not all about championships. Okay, so when you're in that GOAT category, what is it about? It's just all about regular season stats, points and fucking rebounds. No, bro, it's about, can you get the job done? How many times did he get it done? How many times did he not? Dan Marino, what? Whole bunch of records. Is he the GOAT? Nope. But he's a Hall of Famer. He's definitely one of the elites. But he has no championships. Tom Brady, is he the GOAT? Yes. Why? Because he executed. He rose to the occasion. He wins Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. When you're talking about GOAT status, Super Bowls, championships have everything to do with it. There's different tiers. So when you talk about that GOAT, it's either you rose to the occasion. How many times did you rise to the occasion? And how many times did you fail? LeBron, you failed 6 times. Jordan is 100%. How can you beat perfection? Oh, Jordan lost even in the first round. Nobody's saying that he didn't. But Jordan didn't lose in the first round later in his career after he got his first championship. That didn't happen. Oh, Kobe lost. Of course. Nobody wins every fucking year. Duh. But yet, LeBron James is the best player in the NBA. So hold on. Hold on. Let's get something correct. All right. When LeBron won the championship last year, everybody gave LeBron the praise, right? Few people talked about AD. But for the most part, LeBron. He's the best player. He's the reason why the Lakers won the championship. Okay. So the best player in the NBA couldn't get out the first round. But last year, y'all was saying that LeBron was the reason. Oh, now AD is hurt. And now y'all blaming it on AD. Well, AD wasn't playing. Hold on, but isn't LeBron the best player in the world? So what is it? Is it AD or is it LeBron? Or is it all LeBron when he wins? And when he loses, oh, there's excuses. Oh, AD wasn't. Oh, his teammates were trash. Well, when you're that great of a player, why can't LeBron James motivate his team to play better? Why is that? Have y'all? Do you see LeBron James going at his teammates trying to push him? No. What does he do? He whines and he cries to the referee. Come on, man. But anyway, this video is going too long. I just want to set. I can keep going on and on and on about this, so I'll probably make another video. But I just want to follow up on the video that I posted earlier today because a lot of people was like, "Why you hate LeBron?" I can make another video and explain more reasons why I dislike LeBron and more reasons why there's no comparison to Kobe and Michael. That's all I got to say. Have a nice day. Leave a comment down below. It's your boy DammnDee signing out.